Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wasteland Podcast. Hopefully this episode will not get taken down by YouTube like the last one did, because I guess it was too political or something. Anyway, we're back. It's episode 25. Episode 24 will likely never get uploaded again, because I tried to upload that 3 different times with 3 different edits, and YouTube kept saying no. So anyway, episode 25, let's go. Welcome to our first slide of the day, which is life in not really lockdown anymore, which is kind of interesting.
So you didn't even introduce me, but that's fine. My name's Ben.
Ben, you're the only guest, or you're the only person ever on this podcast apart from me. So everyone knows who you are already.
Yes, okay, but let me introduce myself. I'm Ben Rose. I'm from San Francisco. I'm 18 years old, and anyways, if you're listening to that sound, that's Oliver drinking a very, very weak form of a alcoholic beverage.
It's actually not necessarily weak. It's a two-town cider house, blackberry hard cider. So it's got a decent amount of alcohol in it.
Blackberry cider. Anyways, yeah, folks, the name speaks for itself. So let's talk about life in not really lockdown. General topics. Well, as Oliver so eloquently put it, summer linguini, phone, mega ultra party time. So,
no, Ben, that was me at like 4 in the morning, or not 4 in the morning, but you know.
No, was it?
No,
it was like
sorry, 4 in the afternoon. So, what was the original title? I don't remember.
There's a very famous anime called "I Want You to Eat My Pancreas," so maybe that's an example.
Anyway, Ben, what was the original title? Do you remember? I don't remember.
Yeah, so it was summertime, right? So it's summer, hooray! We're both. I guess we can combine this with the next topic. We're both home for the summer, right?
I might be going to England towards the end of the summer. Travel restrictions lifting pending, but yeah.
England is my city, so I know what you're in for.
God damn it, Ben. You suck.
It's all about summer, all about that lukewarm weather. It's been getting up to.
I think the last podcast we had went up in March, which was 23.
Oh, March?
Yeah, I think it was when we recorded on my birthday. It was 23.
Yeah, wait, no, but then we recorded another one in like May before we even got back.
Yeah, no, and that was the one that YouTube doesn't like.
Oliver and I are both at our original desks for our recordings of the Wasted Time podcast.
Only difference is now we can use cameras because my internet's not Viasat anymore.
No more Viasat! Woo!
Viasat is dying, actually, according to their Instagram.
Yeah, all the Viasat is the military. It supports the military and also Oliver's house. So that was basically their market.
Yep. I'm back on. I'm on AT&T Uverse now. Hooray! Actually, no. We recorded a podcast with this internet over winter break. We recorded the
honestly how bad does it have to
I think
be
we recorded. I think it was something called. I think it was called like Happy Holidays, Fuck You, or whatever the podcast was called.
I think it was 20 or 10. It was one of those.
It was not 10. We recorded over winter break.
It was one of those.
I think it was episode 21 or something like that. No,
all I'm
episode
saying
22.
is that it must be really comforting to finally cheer getting AT&T. How bad must things have gotten?
Oh, it was bad.
Oh yeah, we know.
I'm getting about download speed I'm getting about a gigabyte every 4 to 5 minutes, which is not great, but also not awful. So
it's definitely pretty good. And now I have a dedicated Ethernet connection to my computer, so I'm getting crazy fast internet speeds, especially because we're
I could do that. Speed. I'm actually getting a Wi-Fi booster because the internet. I'd have to run an Ethernet cable. I would need a cable that goes about 200 feet. So
I have a good 100 feet of cable right now, and like a bunch of it's coiled. They make 200-foot long Ethernet cables.
I know, and they're also expensive.
Yeah,
I'm also looking into getting an Apple Watch, but we'll talk about that later.
Sheesh. But anyways, we are getting on to our personal topics now, and I'm going to start.
Now, you're doing summer school?
I am. I'm doing comparative literature. So far we've read Frankenstein.
I thought you had an internship.
What?
I thought you had an internship. Are you doing that as well or no?
I do also have an internship there. I also have an internship too.
Oh.
Yeah, I got an internship that takes up 15 hours of my time. I got summer school, which takes up about 10 hours of my time.
15 hours a week or 15 hours a day?
15 hours a week. It's okay. 15 hours a day. Yeah, no, it's pretty simple. All I'm doing is like literature searches and reviews. It's really not that bad. And finally, the fact that I'm home has allowed me to start cooking, and I have been
PB&J on a tortilla.
What?
PB&J on tortilla.
Hot dog and cheese on tortilla.
You know what? That doesn't sound awful, actually.
It's actually pretty good, and you've tried it before.
I have not.
Yes, you have. I remember.
When?
We were all at your house when we tried it.
Oh, actually, I probably have. Yeah, it sounds like something I do like in 7th grade.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. Anyways, so talk about your part, and I'm gonna go get some water.
All right, so I don't have to edit this podcast anymore. I'm actually gonna wait for Ben to come back before I continue this, so he can be here to hear this. So yeah, I don't actually have to edit this podcast. I don't know if that's gonna be for the future, but for this episode, I'm not editing it. My friend is. So, yay!
Good luck. Good luck with that. Oliver spends like a day editing the podcast because it gets
good luck,
super. Yep. It honestly gets really tough doing it, and I'm so sorry. There was that one time. Remember that one time we had all that lag?
Oh god!
Still edited.
No. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, sorry. There are 2 episodes. There's one episode where we had like 30 seconds of lag. We just threw that one out. But there's one episode where I did have to cut out about 10 minutes of lag. Yeah.
Yeah, but that like really
that was with Viasat. Let's be honest. But actually, the same person wrote an article for my blog, Ilya the Wanderer, who. That's her screen name. I'm not going to give out her actual name because she didn't want to have her actual name on the blog, so I assume she doesn't want to have her actual name on this thing. So yeah, my friend Ilya, she's doing this editing for me. She also wrote an article for my blog, which we'll talk about later on in the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, editor that Oliver met at college. My name's Ben Rose. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no. The person who I put a photo of myself on Snapchat and Instagram. She's a friend I've known since 9th grade. We went to Nifty together. I'm Shoshana. Anyway, let's move on to the next slide. What is next? I forgot. It's been so long. I forgot what order we do these in. Next up
Remember we used to have the Wild Man Oliver.
Oh yeah, right. We did. Now it's just Oliver's slide. I started talking about the blog later on in the video. Here's the part where I talk about my new blog. So I got a new blog. It's called TrueGamingUnited.blogspot.com. It opened about 2 weeks ago. It already has 4,000 page views. I'm happy about that.
Tell them for a lot of them are from Cambodia and Kenya.
I can actually read out the actual places where these page views come from.
There's actually quite a few that are from Germany and Israel too, which, you know, if they've ever watched the Waste of Time podcast, they'd understand that.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, here are my viewing numbers as of right now, right? So we got 2.35K from United States, 420 from Israel, 292 from Germany, 199 from the UK, 146 from South Africa, 118 from Cambodia, 114 from Italy, 112 from the Netherlands, 111 from Brazil, 103 from Australia, 32 from Kenya, and 6 from other.
Remember we had that that middle school blog for our newspaper?
Are you referring to the Ultimate News 101.blogspot.com, which you can still find at that address?
And remember how it didn't have like that many page views after like a year?
Yeah, and then it just took off.
It did?
Yeah, no, it kind of did for a while. Like, I think that's because like we weren't really promoting it or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been using Google Advanced Analytics to do some stuff with this one.
I see.
Also, I told a friend who told a friend who told a friend who told a friend about this, so they've been kind of spreading.
Oliver, there's 3,639 page views from the Ultimate News, and the last post was 2014, titled "Posting This from My Wii U." So, considering all that,
yeah,
maybe.
Well, also, Ben, I'm writing a blog about video game reviews, right? That blog is about news for our school that had like 64 people in it. Who gives a shit about that?
Very true. Also, you should check out the blog TrueGamingUnited.blogspot.com because
G is Gaming United. True Gaming United.
Oh, True Gaming United, no spaces. .blogspot.com. Because I wrote an article about Box Boy. So
you're also writing about Animal Crossing New Leaf as well. You said that's good.
And I've been trying to start writing New Leaf. I'll get it done.
Again, no deadlines, just for fun. Like the whole thing about the blog is that other people can submit articles to me, and I edit them.
And also,
Ben, it was really funny. I read your blog, I read your article, I read one of my articles. They sound pretty similar. You know why? Because I put everything through the same Grammarly Premium filtering process with the same settings.
Kelly said you could tell the difference. Hi, Kelly.
Cool.
Yeah,
anyway, I got a blog. Also, I'm as a member. I'm actually looking. I went to my doctor's office. At my doctor's office the other day, right? Yeah, for my yearly checkup at my doctor's office. And he's like, hey, you know, you've been doing good at losing weight, but if you want to lose more weight, get like an Apple Watch or a smartwatch because it's good. It helps you losing weight. So I'm thinking about doing that. Because also, actually, one of my friends did that, and he actually helped him a lot. So I'm thinking about doing that. So fun. I'll give you updates in the next episode whether or not I've obtained a smartwatch or not. Anyway, now let's move on to viewer mail.
I'm going to stop my video because you had a little bit of lag going on right there.
Okay. Viewer mail. Ben, read our viewer
mail. Do we have any?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
What? Where's that fucking...
Check your inbox. Check your Gmail inbox.
I got an American Geriatric Society member form. Excuse me? Honestly, the American Geriatric Society is pretty nice.
Well, I sent it to you. What else do you got? I sent it to you.
The #1 porn game in the U.S., Jordan Free now.
Oh, what else?
Handshake. Patelco Credit Union.
Okay, stop. Ben,
PCBV,
I can't take it anymore. Ben, stop. I can't take it anymore.
Nintendo, UC Learning Center.
Ben, stop.
Oh, I'm a bio major, by the way. Just wanted to point
Ben,
out.
I did not actually send it to you. I just wanted to trick you into reading out your email inbox.
No, that's the point. The point is
I know. I wanted to trick you into reading out your Gmail inbox.
Okay, well, if you want to keep going, Office of Strategic Communications, July 2nd, UCI COVID-19.
Ben, do you want to mention? You don't have to. Ben, you don't have to list the actual inbox, right? You don't have to list the actual Gmail. But you want to know. But you want to tell them what you originally created this email for? Can I remember?
Oh yeah, Dark Unicorn Rage, my YouTube channel.
Did we ever post anything on that?
Yeah, that's PCBV. That's the channel that I use now.
Oh, really?
That's my email that I use for everything now.
Is it does this still have the video where you fake drowned your brother in a pool? Is that still up there?
Yes.
You pretend to drown your brother in a pool?
No, you fake drowned me in the pool and you threw pool noodles at me.
Right.
No, sorry, pool rings, the heavy weighted things, and you started throwing them at me.
No, they're not. Those are the ones that float. The plastic one.
No, they're the ones that sink.
Somewhere between 6th and 7th grade was weird. Okay, anyway.
Looking back on that, if you ever see a video called Pool Fails from PCBV, you click on it to get a very, very high-pitched Oliver Giles and super high-pitched Ben Rose.
No, not Oliver Giles. High-pitched. I'm pretty sure I went by the name Jason at that point in time on online videos.
Oh, I used to call him Jason. Well, I call my dog Jeff because I didn't want anyone knowing my dog.
You also said the video was filmed in Washington, although nowhere in Washington looks anything like Monterey, California. Anyway,
yes, it does.
No.
This is what was Carmel Valley, but
yeah. Well, that's in Monterey. Carmel's part of Monterey.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, there's no chaparral in Washington."
That means it's white.
You know what? There's mountains.
It's an American Psycho joke. More of that.
Oh God! Oh God! All right. Well, without further ado, we don't have viewer mail because we don't have viewers.
Now to Ben's slide.
Oh my God! Okay, so today we're going to be counting down the top 10 worst Twitter shit.
Oh yeah, Ben, hold on. I got a question for you about TikTok.
Yes.
I saw something. Who's that? What dickhead stomped a fish to death? What was that all about?
His name was Josh, and he stomped a dead fish to death for some reason.
A dead fish to death? What?
He was already dead, right?
Oh.
So he kept stomping it, and he was laughing while he was doing it, and the people filmed him and stuff. And he's like this already popular TikTok influencer who has, I think, high-functioning autism and stuff.
Right.
And people were following him around and kind of harassing him about it, like, back in the day, right? So people just were, like, harassing the hell out of him, treating him like he was a monkey and stuff like that. They were, like, going, like everywhere he went, and people were accosting him so much that he was like, "Oh, I'm going to charge you $50 if you want to take a picture with me or talk to me, because I don't know what else to do." And then, people got mad over that. And then when he stomped that fish, people were like, "Oh my God, that's why did you do that?" And
also, I don't want to seem like I don't want to seem like I hate animals, but also, yeah, it's definitely cruel. But even if it was alive, it's just a fish. It's not like he's stomping a human to death here.
Exactly, and it's not like he's doing it too. He's not like he's skinning an animal alive either.
Yeah. Now that's fucked up, skinning animal alive, yeah. Again, he's stomping a dead fish.
So obviously it's going to seem like... We went to school around people who had high-functioning autism, right? And their apologies didn't seem genuine, did they?
Yeah, they did not.
So,
also, I actually never saw the video. I just heard I saw other people talking about it on TikTok. Like, I don't really, like... Most of I follow on TikTok are, like, stand-up comedians and, like, cool, like, tech videos, but that's about it. But, yeah.
Like, whoever he was, like, Mr. Beat or whatever. He did a pretty good video on it,
Who?
I don't know. TikTok is kind of going weird. But his name's Josh.
I post weird videos. I posted a video today.
Oliver likes drinking pickle juice.
No, that's not the video I posted.
Put that on the t-shirt.
I posted in the video today.
Drink your local pickle juice. All right, well, I've been on Twitter recently, and Twitter's just, looking into it, it's just so sad. So we're going to count down the worst instances of Twitter happening in the last few years. Editor, you don't need to put up the images, but if you could, that would be great. So you could just find this, I don't know.
Is this going to include the whole rape porn thing that happened last year?
Huh?
There's an account that got away with posting, actual rape porn on there for several years. You don't hear about that?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about,
That is pretty bad.
Shit.
That is pretty bad.
Okay, so let me start with what I have to do, what I'm talking about. Yeah. So there was this guy who said he was dating his girlfriend for 4 years, right?
Okay.
And he's posted a picture with his girlfriend. He's like, oh, happy 4 years of dating. And then Twitter went absolutely fucking insane. They just quote tweeted him why haven't you married her? Why haven't you married her? Let me contact your fucking employer. Why haven't you married her? Why haven't you married her? And these are the Catholic traditional people.
Some people just don't do that. Yeah, some people have girlfriends for 30 years.
Exactly. And the fact that people were saying that she was a lot more attractive than he was kind of stupid. And then you had the guy with the lines come in. If you've ever seen this dude with the lines, he makes these really stupid he makes these stupid images of edits where he puts a green line onto a person that's going like this, and it's this is the alpha. And then the person that leans in, he's like, this is the beta. And you can tell because of this actual evidence he's serious. It's so
I have not seen that. Wait, Ben, what's his account called?
Oh my god, I don't know what it's exactly called. I'm gonna have to look it up on Twitter, but I'll make sure to give it back to him because oh my god, it is so fucking funny. Everything, he's this weirdo. Let me see. Sorry, I gotta go down.
Also, by the way, I won't bring this up now. My friend who's editing the podcast, right, has said that she's going to be putting in some really random shit throughout the video for fun. So for some reason the screen has gone brown at some point in this video. I don't know why. It's not the computer, it's her messing with the slides. Or the
So his name's Rivellino the artist, and he is 100% fucking serious. And I sent you the tweet, and then I sent you
anyone who has to put the artist in their name is either a rapper or just stupid. Or both.
The Creator. Oh, new album.
Yeah, no, that's what I was basing off. You get the point.
Anyways, so there's this really funny, stupid discourse that's been going on left Twitter. That's some
yes, the glory of left Twitter. Ow, that's my computer.
Vegan,
Ben sent me a text message. So loud.
He said if you're not vegan, you're not a leftist.
What? What?
Have you heard of the Soviet Union? Or Cuba or Vietnam?
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're saying that if you are not vegan, you are automatically right? You're rightist or what?
Yeah. A lot of people said that.
That's dumb.
If you eat meat, you're the same as the Nazis, which is okay. I get eating meat is.
So he's morally correct. No, eating meat is not that morally bad.
I see.
That's actually just an example, but I guess it's an exaggeration. But I guarantee there's been a vegan psychopath at some point.
A vegan psychopath? Yeah, definitely a few, probably.
Yeah.
And then apparently, by the way, after Pride started, nobody gave a shit about King Pride anymore. People were like, whatever. Are you looking at the images that I sent you?
No, I'm not. Let me look at them now. But I forgot that you sent me something. Let me go take a look.
So it's this guy. And he edits green lines onto people.
Is it an image that says exit 240 Mount Evans 3/4 of a mile? No, that's the wrong contact. Okay. That's someone from Colorado.
Okay, and then
oh my god, I see them now. It looks like a what is it, NFL play-by-play TV thing, you see.
Go to his account, Rivellino the artist.
Okay.
He's probably leaning in. Who has thumb control?
Sign in as Oliver Giles 20. Yes.
Thumb control. This is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is so
I
see it. Weird. Okay, anyway, Ben.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, so then the final one, there was this lady who shared her heartwarming story of her grandfather who was about to pass away, but he really wanted to see his cat before he passed away. And it was a really sad story. And then some motherfucker comments, what no pussy does to him.
Oh my god.
He ratios the fuck out of the original pussy.
That's always the best thing. MLB is starting using their Instagram account to ratio people, and MLB's been going MLB. Whoever controls the official MLB Instagram account, right? The official Major League Baseball Instagram account has been going into random accounts. They even commented on I think it was a account for on a beer company's site, right? They said hello and just ratioed the shit out of the beer company. Ratioing is taken off Instagram too, and it's just random companies too. It's like MLB, also it's companies that try to have a sense of humor and take over memes, and now just shifted to ratioing people instead.
Yeah, honestly, corporate company or whatever the fuck they're trying to do is really stupid.
Silence brand.
But it's also pretty funny.
Silence brand.
What no pussy does to him.
Yeah, yikes.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's talk about our next slide, and that is we have a Patreon/vaccines. And actually, this time, we do!
We're both vaccinated for the first time since we recorded the podcast. Yay!
We're both fully vaccinated.
I went to I actually did go to a small store without a mask the other day. That was interesting.
And I actually got both of my vaccines from volunteering at the vaccine clinic, which then shut down the last day I was there. But,
really?
Yeah, so the day I got my vaccine,
Why?
Vaccine was the last day. Oh, because it wasn't needed anymore and people were going to graduate soon.
Oh, okay.
Because no one was coming. So there's the Delta variant that is spreading now throughout the United States is it's from India and it's very transmissible. It leads to more serious illness in unvaccinated people. And there's literally one way to stop you from getting a serious illness and potentially dying. You want to know what that is? Subscribing to the Waste of Time podcast Patreon.
Yes, it is.
And getting a vaccine. So if you subscribe to the Waste of Time Patreon, we will guarantee you that we will refer you to a site to get vaccines, and here it is, vaccinefinder.org. Boom. Anyway, so that's your perk of getting the Patreon, and I realize now that by saying it, it's not a perk anymore. But, screw it. Please sign up for our Patreon. I want money so that I can buy a Funko Pop of George W. Bush and put him in a jar for unspecified reasons. And Ben? So you can buy the newest
Xbox Series X
Slime Rancher, the newest Slime Rancher DLC.
I actually almost bought a Series S on Prime Day because they have them for $400 on Amazon. The Series S, but I want to get the Series X because 4K and 120 FPS. So I'm gonna wait out a little bit longer. So I want to play. I already pre-ordered Forza Horizon 5, right? So I want to get that when it comes out in November. And by November, I'll have $700 I can buy it. So yay.
Very good.
Saving.
Very, very good.
Also, the price is going down by about $25 to $40 per month now.
It's because all the chips are coming back from Taiwan because they shut down the chip factory because of a fire or something. And
also, because COVID makes transporting anything this time a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, and also 80% of chips came from that one factory. So
yeah, that was. I think they're going to learn from that mistake and not do that in the future.
Yeah, no. They're definitely not. It's very profitable to do that. So, capitalism. Who's that? What the hell? Hey. Is that a cat? Oh no. Oh no, this better not be what I think it is.
What do you think it is, Ben?
A still frame.
What do you think it is?
From a porn.
It's not. I just Googled.
What no pussy does to me.
No, I just Googled hot goth and took the first image I found and put it on the...
What'd you look up?
Hot goth and took the first image I found and put it as my background.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, that's
Here's
cool.
Kanye West and Potato Head.
Anyways, alright, yeah, so a lot more serious now.
Censor that out. I don't want that being in the video.
Let's get into the news. Let's get Roy. I hate that guy. Anyways, so let's start with our...
Who's that, Keemstar or whatever?
Weekly segment, or podcastly segment, the podcastly version of Fuck 12. Okay, so this isn't really the police, all of it, but a lot of it's Canada, so I consider Canada just the police of countries.
RCMP, isn't it?
Yeah, it was operated by the RCMP, I'm pretty sure. So our first story, we're gonna do a little bit of a change up like on the slide, so it's gonna look a bit different. It comes out of Canada. So there was a residential school in British Columbia, which, if you don't know, a lot of Indigenous peoples, as late as the 1970s, were shipped off into those schools from their families and like stolen from their families to go into the school.
After you're done with the story about Canada, I didn't mention my thing that I was going to read in the news. And I didn't because it actually segues very perfectly into this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so Canada, basically, it was discovered that there were the bodies of at least 800 children in a residential school, and a lot of these children just like they didn't know where they were.
In boarding school, yeah.
Like their parents didn't know where they were, so it's very plausible that they killed them, right? And it wasn't like disease and stuff like that. I mean, even if it was pretty preventable.
Malnutrition, starvation, muscular atrophy, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a genocide that was done by the Canadian government, and it's still ongoing. I mean, they're still doing it in some
North
parts
America as a continent has a really awful history with genocide.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the U.S., it's Canada as well.
The U.S. too did shit like this.
Oh,
too.
obviously, yeah,
So-
but Canada, I know, obviously, I mean, I think it's like, everyone knows about the whole U.S. Native American genocide and all that type of stuff. Less people talk about Canada. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, for a country that talks about how much it's not the United States, they seem to be similar to us in terms of genocides. And then you'll see the French Quebecois, they're like, we are so oppressed. We don't speak French in the Saskatchewan. Like, shut the fuck up. Literally go back to
Vagina, Saskatchewan. You ever seen Forget About It?
I smell vaginas.
That's Arnold. That's Arnie. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So what's your
French.
story about Canada?
So, my story about Canada is that Pornhub is from Canada, as we know. Pretty sure it's from Canada.
MindGeek is from America.
What?
MindGeek, the company that owns...
Right, but I think the actual creators, I think it's actually like creating... If you look up, I think if you look at Wikipedia, it's going to say it's from Canada, I think. Anyway, my point is, I was actually reading on the general news slide, or I'm going to read on the news slide anyway, I'm going to read it now. So, Pornhub is, although, yeah... There's a lot of stuff that you can't do on Pornhub. One of the things you can do now is buy marijuana in the U.S. You can get it shipped to you wherever you live by buying it through a site partner with Pornhub. This is something that popped up on my Mozilla Firefox news page the other day. It's how I know about this. It's just like, okay, great, we got rid of most of the content on there. But yeah, it's like, okay, great, we got rid of most of the content on here, but just to pacify all the angry mobs, here's weed.
Oliver's really upset about the lack of amateur content on Pornhub.
Not.
It's a big issue. I'm kidding. All right, well, back to the podcast League Fuck 12 because we're not done. So we have a story out of Arkansas where the police murdered a 16-year-old man after a traffic stop. The man was white, so yeah, I mean, it doesn't just happen to black people, and we should keep that in mind when talking about police violence, that it disproportionately affects black people, but the police will kill anybody.
Especially with white people, it falls less under the lines of hate crime than it does with black people, so there's that too.
Yeah, so
a lot of the black stuff can also be classified as a hate crime as well, so that's that, yeah.
Exactly. And it's also disproportionate for black people, you know.
But still, it's still the police doing something fucking awful for no reason.
Yeah. And this was a 16-year-old kid who didn't have a previous record, just like a lot of the other people that the police murdered, you know. Sucks. But in a lot funnier and maybe sad news, the LAPD responded the other day to a house call from somebody that was shooting fireworks from their backyard. They go in, put all the fireworks into one bundle, and then it explodes. And like 3 of the officers died. And
what the fuck did they think was going to happen?
And then they put in a press release like, it is unknown what caused the detonation of the fireworks. Like,
it's like,
you put them until you made a bomb.
It's like, oh no, I pulled the trigger of a gun with it pointed at my face. I wonder why I'm dead now. God. Yeah, and what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Oh my god.
Stupid!
It's the ineptitude of the fucking LAPD. I mean, it's so fucking stupid.
There's actually a really good blog. I'm trying to find a link in the description about all the stupid shit that specifically just the LAPD does.
The LAPD in general is just really ass. Can't corner the donor. Anyways, so let's talk about the fires in California. There's currently some fires in Shasta County. There may be some fires over where your college is all over.
There was an earthquake in Ashland. You said you were all freaked out about it. You're like, oh wait, it's Ashland, California.
I mean, there's so many.
You texted me the other day saying, hey, do you know there's an earthquake in Ashland? I'm like, yes, but it's not that one.
I have a really bad joke. You know, if there's a fire, Ashland may actually live up to its name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the first joke that comes to mind. It's not really good, dude.
That sucks. Anyways, yeah, but so it's fire season, and expect to hear more about it soon because there's probably going to be quite a bit of fires this summer. Climate change. Also, it's been hot. Seattle the other day was 120 degrees. Irvine was, I think it was 110.
Yesterday in Phoenix, Arizona, it was 108 at 7:45 p.m.
Anyways, it's 66 here. Like
Oregon was 102 in Ashland this past week.
It's 60. It's been 60 here.
It was like 64 here today in Watsonville.
Yeah.
I'm glad I live here for 3 months of the year. Yeah. I'm glad I live here for like 4 months of the year. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, seriously. It's the best months of the year to live here. Now let's talk about some shit from the Olympic Committee that may not surprise you at all. So there were 2 Namibian athletes that come from an area where natural testosterone levels are higher than that of other areas of the world, including in Africa.
Okay.
So these people were runners, and they were banned from the sport in the Olympics because their testosterone levels were too high. So not only were these people born female, so they don't even have that, like, the transgender thing to, like, pretend to be transphobic about. They're just, like, patently telling black athletes from a specific area that you just can't go for some stupid medical
reason. I was about to say, like, nope, too manly. Yeah, no, but yeah. Yes, it's like, stupid.
And also, oh my God, and also, somebody in Colorado, a black runner, this is important, a black woman runner, smoked some marijuana.
Okay.
And she tested positive for marijuana in Colorado at the trials.
Okay.
And got fucking disqualified for it when 4 years ago Michael Phelps did a bong the night before the trials on Instagram.
Yep.
And he got in. I wonder why.
Yeah.
So fuck the Olympics.
I honestly don't give a shit about the Olympics anyway. I actually really never have. I'm like,
Exactly, but I think that people
Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii.
I like the 2016 one. I really like this.
Wait, are they still making those games?
No, I got mine for the 3DS.
Oh.
In 2016.
The Wii makes sense because it had motion controls. How the fuck did that game work on the DS systems?
Oh, it worked. It worked so well. Anyways, finally, Los Angeles is going to criminalize being out on the streets at night. Literally, that's going to be a thing that they can't do. So if you're homeless, you're breaking the law.
A curfew?
No. Permanent. It's going to be a permanent ban on camping and tents instituted by who else but the LA fucking PD.
That's really fucking retarded. That's so stupid. What?
That's stupid as shit.
How?
And the reason why, well...
Also, they won't be able to enforce it. You know why?
Oh, they will.
No, because there's so much of that, and the amount of paperwork, they're going to be backed up for months.
No. All they need to do is find homeless people that are sleeping in front of shops, and now they have an excuse to throw them in jail.
But also, I know, but the thing is that, like, the amount of paperwork required for an arrest like that means that they're getting backed up for months if they make, like, if they could, like, with the amount of homeless people in LA, they can make thousands of arrests per night and still not get all the people off the streets doing that, right? But again, the paperwork they'd be backed up for about 5 months with that. So, it's gonna balance. I mean, okay, yeah, it's fucking stupid. But also, they've also just shot themselves in the foot. Not literally this time, but they've probably done it in the past, I guarantee.
You know, I think you could really compare this to, I don't know, making a bomb and kind of detonating it and then wondering
why you died? Yeah. The LAPD is so stupid, it would be funny if it wasn't actually happening.
The fireworks saw that they were in the back of an LAPD and they're like, fuck no, this is so stupid.
Yeah,
like, let's get together and strike. And then the match probably did strike. So, you know, boom, officer down. Sorry, please edit that part. I don't want to die.
No, that stays in. It's funny.
All right, well, so now that we're done with the news, the heaviest part of every single Waste of Time podcast, it's like, oh my God, let's talk about shit and piss and being stupid and dumb. Instead, now let's talk about our followers and disparage a quite large amount of them.
Let's name everyone who follows us.
Yeah, our followers on the Waste of Time podcast are our lifeblood.
These are our Instagram followers, by the way. Shout out to everyone who follows us. And go follow us as well. Link in the description to our account.
They're the best people that ever have existed, but, I think that I think that we need to shout out a few of them right now. So there's one of them. This Instagram dude. He's on Instagram. He's Alexandro Noguera Cabral. He is so great. He posted one image on June 25th of him squatting and doing the thumbs up. He posted another image on June 26th of him standing and doing the thumbs up. He posted another picture on June 26th of him being short and standing and doing the 2 thumbs up. And then he posted a picture on June 26th of him and his friends and his friend when they were younger standing together and doing the thumbs up.
What a cunt.
So it's probably... No.
I'll censor that. I'm kidding. Followers are good. We like followers.
So then next we have S. Swelly.
Oh yeah, censor that out.
17. Now, I don't know what this is about, and I don't know if I want to show it, but it's this lovely woman who she probably speaks Spanish. Oh yeah, she definitely speaks Spanish or Tagalog or something like that. But yeah, she posts pictures of her babies and stuff like this.
Oh.
So that's our other follower.
What's the name, Ben? What's the account name?
S. Swelly Goria 17. So we have Janel de Frases, who posts inspirational quotes in Portuguese. These are our Brazilian followers. Shout out to our Brazilian followers. You guys are great. And then we have Language Linked American English.
What?
Who
Wait, Ben.
Who posted this thing, and the caption is fall.
What is that?
He's just sniffing a rose in front of a palm tree.
Is that a GIF?
Happy birthday, Calvin.
Ben,
yeah, it's crazy.
Ben, just read off every single person who follows us in order on the list. From top to bottom.
AS66I, who has a heart emoji. H_2001s. Ali Swakwedi. This guy.
Yep.
Really cool. I think he's a construction worker. We have electrocarlinares.garage. That could be one of your accounts.
That's not me.
Okay, so we have a lot of Portuguese accounts that are following us. Like a lot.
Yeah.
And they're all stemming from this one guy. That's like a garage account.
Anyway, go ahead.
And then we have Leah Porter 94. Melitiolane. We have Donovan Holler. This is me, you all. I hype. You all know how to do Instagram. And he posts shit like this. Hello, Don again. Want to ask you all something. I'm going to post KET channel. Also, PBS Kids channel stuff on IG. Also, you want me put My Little Pony Friendships is Magic and Equestria Girl as well.
What? Wait, Ben. Back up. Did you say what I thought you said?
Yeah. I think that this dude is a brony.
Oh, no. No. Also, Ben, you know what's really funny? Wait, Ben, before we continue, right? So if you go, I've been drinking, throughout this episode, I've been drinking the Two Towns Cider House Blackberry Hard Cider. If you go to Two Towns, not Toontown, the Two Towns website, Toontown was a good game. If you go to Two Towns Cider House website, right? It says, are you 21, right? To view this page. If you push no, it directs you to PBS Kids. Anyway, Ben, continue reading.
Anyway, so then we have OFC Doggy Rama, who is a Brazilian child who is edited in his profile picture to look like the devil. So he's got like the horns and the tail. Then of course we have the meme lord incarnate.
I don't know who that is. Who could that be?
Another Brazilian sock puppet account. have my friend Luca, who's pretty cool. Hi, Luca, if you're listening to this. Then we have my cat lost weight, Theodore, he, him, very cool guy. I've met him online before.
Online, yeah. He's one of my friends.
Okay. Then we have my friend Aiden, aka Aunt Diggs, who's a musician. You should check her out. Then we have Emilia Gorag, who is currently in Honolulu. So hit up his house if you're listening. I'm kidding. You don't even know where his house is, but if you would know, it would be in Berlin, Germany. So then we have my private account, Emilio's. Oh my God, he has 2 accounts.
Wait, does he really?
He has 2 accounts. And then my friend Connor, and then Harry, who is probably listening to this now. Hi, Harry. You running in a fountain in front of like school children was really fucking weird. Don't do that again. And if you do, don't post it. We have Oliver Giles 2002. Again, another Brazilian soccer player.
Yeah, no, that one actually is me.
And then we have Rainbows, which is, of course, yours truly, Ben Rose.
Wait, Ben, come on, keep reading those other ones on there.
Oh, that's it?
Nope, you missed some.
I missed some? Who are the other fans?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking about who we're following. Ben.
Oh, so who we're following?
Yep.
Is Cars Are Art.
That's me.
Not Your Normal Photographer.
That's me.
Which is not Your Normal Photographer, who makes amazing posts. Something Else Food, where
That's me.
He posts all his food, and the last food he posted was December 15th, 2020.
Was it a picture
Adam
of like a
Ferrara,
food bar?
Who's an actor, comedian, who, I don't know what the hell he is. He looks very funny. Then it's the Rick and Morty. And then it's our all-time favorite internet company.
It's Viasat. We follow Viasat Inc.
Literally, they spend all their money taking pictures at the beach instead of just fixing their goddamn internet connection. Pictures at the beach? No. Data breach? Fuck Viasat.
They take pictures at the beach, but they can't even provide decent service to people who live near the beach. God damn it.
You know, we're not following any of those Brazilian sock puppet accounts, but honestly, I'm very surprised.
Why is the Brazilian sock puppets not the name of a ska band yet?
We should do it.
We should do it.
We're from Brazil. We're sock puppets.
Okay, we'll
we
just...
put on our hands and we go Brazil. Oh, jeez.
All right, Ben, keep going.
Well,
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's go to the next slide.
Let's continue on to our final fucking slide. Besides the exit slide, the new quarantine media update.
We need to change that name.
The new media update.
just media update. Just media update.
Media update.
Kanye West potato.
So that's not funny. So
it is funny.
For my slide for games, I've not played any games besides SimCity Build It. For television, I watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Atypical, and Schitt's Creek. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend I had to watch for school, and then Atypical is about an autistic guy that wants to fuck.
Did you find out about it through the ad for Likewise, a service that recommends books, movies, and TV shows to you?
I found it out through Netflix's algorithm, the service that
that algorithm is pretty shit as well. You know what's really funny? Like, YouTube goes off like what you've watched like most recently. Netflix goes off what you've watched ever. And it's funny, because I'm still getting recommendations when I was 8 years old on there. It's like, do you want to watch Total Drama Island? I'm like, not right now,
yes,
thank
you. Yes, you do. We watched it before.
I'm actually kind of happy they're bringing it back for 2 seasons on HBO Max. So I want something to do when I'm bored. But yeah.
And in terms of movies, sorry, I watched Mary Shelley for school. It's about Mary Shelley. It's from a Saudi director, so you know it has great portrayals of women. Anyways, Oliver, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go with audiobooks first. American Psycho. That I've also seen the movie as well. There's also something I mentioned my movies, but American Psycho was a
favorite comedy.
There's some really like over the top manic scenes in the movie, which are kind of very comedic in my opinion. The book is not. The book is disturbing, has some rather poorly written sex scenes in it. Very descriptive though, and so kind of cringy actually. But it's actually a very good look into it's like it's a very interesting, like, in-depth look at business life of the high-class business in the 80s in New York, but also in the life of a psycho killer, which is pretty interesting in my opinion. Good book, good movie. Yeah, well, I mean, people are like, oh my god, it's racist, it's sexist. Yes, it is set in the mid-'80s, and it's a high-profile businessman. It's going to be that, yes. It's not, yeah, it's set in New York. It's also at the it's kind of like at the height of the AIDS scare, so there's some homophobic language in it, too. But,
you know, if we're talking about books, then I have a few things I'd like to mention.
Go ahead. Yeah, we should just add books to this as well.
I've read the Iliad, I've read Six of Crows.
Have you not already read the Iliad? In high school, whatever?
I've read it again.
Oh, okay.
I read this book about science and cooking, where they went into all the biological molecules behind science. Very cool. I read Frankenstein. I read Frankenstein in Baghdad, which is basically like Frankenstein, but he's made from all the souls of the people that are killed in like bombing attacks, and he tries to kill all the people that were responsible for like the parts of his body's death. Which
that sounds really good. Really Send me a link to the name of that book.
It's Frankenstein in Baghdad, and I think I might actually have a PDF if you want to read it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's a really great book, and it's by an Arabic author. It's a bit slow to get into at first, but it's amazing.
If I was afraid of slow reading books, I would not have read the Foundation trilogy or American Psycho, so I'm fine with slow books.
I see.
Foundation is like the first book of that trilogy is just you being talked at for a billion pages. The first book of Foundation trilogy is this dialogue.
Wait, I hope I didn't.
Anyway,
I can give it to you when I'm done with the class.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Anyway, let's see what else I read. I read the Unabomber Manifesto. It's really interesting. It has a lot of interesting looks at leftist culture. So I read Shutter Island. I watched Shutter Island, the movie. Really good. Finished rewatching Who Framed Roger Rabbit for like the billionth time. I love that movie. I watched Spaceballs again, like the billionth time. That movie's funny.
Use the shorts.
I don't think that movie could be made in a movie theater today.
Okay, wait. Honestly, Spaceballs is probably the worst of Mel Brooks'.
It's the least. It's the lowest brow humor. Absolutely, yes.
I was gonna say Mel Gibson instead of Mel Brooks, but like no.
I'd honestly rather watch Spaceballs than Young Frankenstein, to be honest. They're both Mel Brooks films. And Mel Gibson is not a comedic person. He's just fucking crazy and stupid. Anyway. Also, South Park predicted that before it was even well known that he was anti-Semite and crazy and stupid.
Mel Gibson is a Brazilian sock puppet account.
Hey, for games, I've gotten Xbox Game Pass. I've just played too much to look at. I've played so many different games. I've gotten 2,000 game score via achievements in just the last month. So many games. My main games I've been playing are Haven. After the review went up, I stayed up like all last night and not sleep for 24 hours because I was playing Haven. After the review went up because I wanted to play it, and it's as good as the review says it is. Go look at the review on my blog. I'm playing MLB The Show 21, a little bit of Forza, just like a lot of stuff from Game Pass, Slime Rancher, a lot of other stuff like that. So if you want to know more about the games I've been playing recently, go take a look at my blog. I post a lot about all of them there. You also get to look at some reviews written by Ben and some of my friends as well. So cool. Anyway,
wait, Ben and some of my friends?
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I mean. God damn it, you know what I mean. And then also, go take a look at my playlist I'm currently listening to, which is it's much more updated on Apple Music. I have to update on Spotify as well, which is the Great American Sound Machine. I created for my music class, which I ended up failing because I hate all online courses. But yes. I need to update it. There's a lot of stuff that's on the Apple Music one that's not on the I've added stuff like Kiss to it and whatnot, but yeah. I started going back into the 70s a little bit. I didn't want to do 70s originally, but 70s has a lot of good music in it too, so there's that. So yeah, that's me about it. Ben, what have you been listening to?
The Great American Sound Machine.
What else?
Like legitimately. I also made my own playlist.
Is it Lemonade Stand?
A lot of the songs off of The Great American Sound Machine, such as Addled Eyes by OK Goodnight, very good song. Ocean Avenue, which is not that good of a song, but I liked it.
Yeah. I think that's like Yellow Card's only really well-known song. They're not a band anymore either.
Whichever one was talking about Police State, that's a shit song, but it's a good message. But it's a bad song. And then the guy that sings Skater
Edmund Prentice Bridge by Good Riddance. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that sings
it's a lot more hardcore punk than a lot of stuff you hear nowadays. It's kind of like garage punk type stuff. It's not really professionally recorded.
I'm telling you, the guy that sings Skid or Die sounds like Kermit the Frog.
It is not.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna win. We're gonna fucking do.
That sounds more like Chief Randall Crawford from Paradise PD than
Kermit the Frog. Sounds like fucking Kermit the Frog, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Kelly said he didn't.
I've also been listening to the Smiths and Olivia Rodrigo. Now you cannot tell me Olivia Rodrigo is bad. Her songs are good.
don't like the content, but I like her voice.
The content. I don't listen for the lyrics. People who listen for the lyrics.
People listen for the lyrics are like people who watch porn for the plot.
People. Why is it always in porn?
Because it's really fucking funny.
People who listen to music for the lyrics are like people that eat food for the texture.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, or watch porn for the plot.
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Plot has two meanings. So watch porn for the story. There we go.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm just.
Well, I'm gonna see if the Giants won yet. Did the Giants
People that
win?
listen to lyrics in music are like people that go on Instagram just to follow the Brazilian soccer accounts.
Yes. Anything else you've been listening to, Ben?
Please,
Wow, the Giants won 11-4 today. So yes, they won.
Nice.
The Giants are in first place in the NL West as of today. That might change by the time this video comes out, though. Hopefully, it gets up soon. All right. Hopefully, Owen gets this video uploaded soon. But
so remember, guys, we're always looking for new announcements. Again, always announcements, wedding announcements, funeral announcements.
You can hire me to tell bad stand-up comedy jokes at your funeral, at your parents' funeral.
Just please make sure they're not racist or sexist. They can be like fatphobic or whatever. We don't give a fuck.
I will tell necrophiliac jokes at your grandparents' funeral.
Okay, so don't have any like racial slurs in them, but like everything else is okay. Like, what's the deal with the buys? You know, like pick one. You know, what's the deal with he/they pronouns? You know, are you he or they? Which one? You know, why can't it THEY? You know, I can say that because, well, yeah.
Instagram considered allowing custom pronouns and decided against it.
Yes, happy Pride, bitches.
Because I know someone probably put the pronouns as fuck/off.
Somebody probably put their pronouns as more/mo, which is like, wow, so fucking stupid.
Big/dick.
Oh my god. Anyways, happy Pride, bitches. Pretty much anything you normally use as a shitty stand-up comedy joke that you tell at your dad's funeral, without saying the N-word, which I know can be hard for a lot of you. Send to Jenkins123, Jenkins123@gmail.com. That's Jenkins123, Jenkins123@gmail.com. Remember, happy Pride, bitches. And follow our Brazilian sock puppet account, Waste Time Podcast, on Instagram. Follow us both on Instagram, Oliver Giles 2002 and Renbose. That's WRENBOSE. Make sure to follow all of Oliver's other accounts. And see you guys later, hoes.